Okay, hi, this is Sara Jamshidi. I am a publisher and producer for Go2 News, a news website where we write about modest fashion via peace journalism. Welcome to my channel. The channel is Peace Talk with Sara. And just a very quick probably routine that I go through in each one of my videos is to tell you that for every video, all of the videos that I'm doing is raw video, so I do not do any editing or anything. I just hit the start button, and then when I finish, I hit the finish button, and that's it. And then I just post it on YouTube. This is it, and I'm pretty obsessed about sounds. I want to make sure that you are hearing me absolutely well. I'm not wearing any of the headphones, but I just want to make sure that the sound is just going through my iPhone, that I'm recording my video. And also quickly about the tattoo I have on my face. I also explained it in the other video that I was in Munchi. It's the ice cream shop with my daughter. We grabbed the tattoo, and this is the Munchi ice cream tattoo that I got it on my hand. For this video, I would like to talk with you about the creation of Go2 News and the reason that I decided this is something I would like to do with my network. Everything started back in 2013 when for the first time 2012 we were in Madison in Wisconsin. I was doing my graduate studies in journalism, and then honestly it was for the first time that I was able to attend al-Firt. al-Firt is the last day of the month of Ramadan. So for the whole month of Ramadan, Muslim fasts, and then the last day we just get together to celebrate and pray together. So for 2012, I believe the Eid was on Saturday, and it was time that we could actually get time off and participate into this huge celebration. It was my first time ever going to Eid al-Fitr prayer after being in the United States for so many years. Before then, I was always attended back in Tehran because it's a holiday, it's a national holiday, and everyone does that. And there, it's a pretty routine things that you would see. Women usually in dark clothes and men in dark clothes, and it's just but the mood is very happy and very celebratory. So we were my husband, my daughter, and we were just driving towards the destination to do the prayer. And to my shocking, it was when we were getting into where we wanted to go, there were lots of cars waiting to get into the parking lot. To me, it was extremely a shocking experience because I saw, oh my God, there are this many Muslims in Madison that I didn't know of, and there are just so many. It was a few, I think 3 or 4 weeks before Boston Marathon, when a huge bomb went off and many people killed. So, and it was, I mean, the news cycle was filled with lots of terrorist attack. And then where we were just going to the parking lot to park our car, I just joked that, oh my God, so where is the news? There are so many terrorists here, and so where is the news covering the terrorist groups? I was just joking, but it was the joke that runs into some of the, I mean, just joking, some of the Muslim community, because Muslims, at least in the news, in the Western media, are labeled as terrorists. So anyway, we are going there, everything is happy, and I just left the car. We went to the prayer hall, and it was honestly, what I saw then and there, for me was mind-blowing. It was absolutely mind-blowing. because for the first time I saw Muslims from so many different countries, from Algeria, from Tunisia, from Egypt, from Iran, from Israel, from so many countries, so many nations. And for the first time I see women in so many different garments and so many different colors. To me it was fascinating. And my eyes was so, I was seeing something, in my opinion, extraordinary. But it was only one question in my mind. It was only one statement in my mind. I was an intern at the Wisconsin Public Radio at the time, and then intern producer. We were actually producing programs for Inside Islam series, which was a very successful program at the Wisconsin Public Radio. And I was just kept thinking, so where are the reporters? Where are the people who are covering these kind of events? And why some of my colleagues are not there to cover that specific event? If it was the marathon bomb, so everyone was hearing about all of those terrorist attacks, but they are just a group of people who are just together celebrating, and the mood is very happy. So why no one is writing about that? It was for the same reason that I truly thought something is wrong and I need to do something about that. Besides, remember, so I was one of the producer for Inside Islam series in Wisconsin, and it was a very, very successful program. So I thought, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something about this next year. 2013, I gathered 8 people, 2 photographers, and the rest are my friends. We gathered and we went to this prayer hall. And what we did, we started asking people, inviting them to come over for the photography. I need to mention you something. So I have my computer here, and I would like to show you something very fascinating. That this fascinating thing really captured my mind. So I'm just going to show you as much as I can here on this video. So if you go to anywhere. So I just opened, yes. If you go on Google, and if you just put the Muslim women on the search box, this is what you see. So page after page of women in dark clothes. See, this is what you see. To me, this is not the best representative of this community. It is not. And it's up to the media to have a better representation of the community. So I thought this is something I would like to do. What I did was we were there in Madison, and then we were just taking photos of these women. And this is the photos that we were taking. Just compare. I just want you to see and compare. This is the women that we took the photos of, different color, different dresses, different and everything absolutely gorgeous. In my opinion, every one of these people are individuals who are just wearing something beautiful. So we took these pictures. And then what we did was I had 2 of my friends and I had another editor, and we decided we are going to do we are going to post this on our on a website. So at the time, one of my friends, Laura Zimmerman, she was at the Wisconsin Public Radio. She helped me to put together a website, and then I had other friends, and then we just wrote the stories, and then we published it on we call the site Fashionable Muslim Women, because to me exactly what was that it was so many fashionable women, different dresses, beautiful dresses, are dressing up and are showing up in this beautiful prayer. So we took the picture, we published it on our website, and it was a fascinating, I mean, honestly, to me, was something mind-blowing happened. It was a extremely successful website. What happened, and then at the same time we put out the Facebook page. Within probably about 6 or 7 weeks, we received more than 8,000 likes. And for the website, according to the Google Analytics at the time, we had 9 to 12 minutes of people spending a duration of spending time on the website. So and to me was fascinating to me. So it's usually, according to the research, the bounce, to just watch yourself next time that you are going on the internet. So the bounce rate is 36 seconds. So we do not spend more than 36 seconds on any page, and we just scroll back and forth. And spending 9 minutes on a website on the internet is like lifetime. It's lifetime time. So that was it. I was so fascinated, and I thought that is something I would like to do. I was graduating from the university, from the master degree, and the station was not hiring anyone, and the show that I was working was just, the host was retiring, and things were just going into not pretty phase. And then I decided, this is what I would like to do. I just do this and write about this phenomenon, write about fashion, write about this kind of fashion. And at the time there was nothing. It was no story. There was nothing about modest fashion. I even didn't know that we are calling it modest fashion, and I didn't call it any kind of fashion. It was just a fashionable Muslim women as the way I saw. But one thing that was monumental at the time was my lack of information about business. I knew about stories, I knew about content, I knew about even the word content. I learned later, because at the time it was just stories. We produce stories, we broadcast stories, or we write stories and we publish the stories. But I had no idea about the business of media, and that was challenging to learn, yet at the same time very, very rewarding. And took me to where I am now with Goal2 News. I'm going to tell you a few interesting stories about how things came about. But at the moment, today, the core team is about 8 people. We have a graphic designer, developer, a few editors, and myself and a team. And we also have foreign correspondents where I send out, where I find them on the location, because we have to save money. It's not everything started out of my passion for doing something about the Western media coverage of the other nations. And I think I had already explained that I was pretty fed up with 91% negative stories about the Muslim community. So and then took us here. We are here. You're listening to this video. Please subscribe to the channel. And please we are putting out a link to on our website. Please support us. We need your support. We need your contributions. We need your pledge. We need your pledge to just continue the work that we are doing. I think the work is a pretty phenomenon. The work about writing about other nations within the most peaceful manner that we can ever find. Writing about women and writing about something that is pretty exciting, about fashion, about appearance, about women narrative, about women who are taking narrative in their own hands, and I can all talk about forever. I'm very excited, but for the time being, we need your support, and please support us. Go to our website, GOLTUNE, Goltune News, goltune.com. We are modest peace journal, and help us out by any means that you can, by any contributions, so then we can continue the work. People who are working for us, Mariam, Awesome, others, Sara, myself, so many others that are working in this group, we need your support. Thank you very, very much for watching this video, and I'm going to tell you next time about the story of belly dance that we did, and the backlash that we had, and brought me into this conscious that we need to do something about being more serious about the business of media and the business of business of media and putting out stories. Until then, Khuda Hafiz. Khuda Hafiz in Farsi means may God protect you, and may God protect you. Thanks so much for watching. This is my channel, Peace Talk with Sara. Take care. And I'm going to hit the finish button. Wallah.